Okay. So, yeah, last time around we weren't very successful, were we? Ooh. Let's do it now, no echo. So, yeah, last time around we weren't very successful, were we?
No.
No, we didn't rescue the survivors.
So we're going to try again?
So, yeah, we're going to try again. We're going to try the same mission again, the basic mission. We're keeping XP and, money and items or whatever. We've also introduced side bags, haven't you? We've now taught you about side bags.
I got bandages.
You opted for bandages and I've opted for sake. Side bags are where you can have 5 little tokens. There you go, there's my little sake token. You can have up to 5 in the bag and you can use them at any time to do what they do. Bandages heal D6 health, sake heals D6 sanity damage.
We also had the choice of bombs, didn't we?
We did have a choice of a bomb, but neither of us opted for a bomb.
I was like, we can do damage okay already, so let's just do the things that heal.
Yeah, okay. So we're going back into the same fortress to find the survivors again, aren't we? So,
but it's going to be changing around the rooms.
It is, it'll be different rooms. So maybe not the same fortress, maybe another fortress that's had some unfortunate people trapped in it.
Maybe it's the same, but like the mutating lantern, they're always moving around.
Possibly.
And mutating and changing shape.
Yeah, could be.
There's going to be different monsters too.
It is. So we're ready to go. We've got everything set up, I think, ready to go. And so what do we do first?
Hold back the darkness.
Indeed, the person with the lantern holds back the darkness.
I have the Chochin lantern.
You have a Chochin lantern, yeah. So 2 dice. 10.
Yay.
You get to go first because your initiative is higher than mine, I think. Your 4 is... Oh no, they're the same 4, but yours is 4 that beats monsters 4. So... 2. Step forward 2.
1, 2.
Would you like to scavenge this room?
You can scavenge the doorway.
I think so. It's a room like any other.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to scavenge.
So how do you scavenge again, remember?
You pick a scavenge card.
But how do you get the scavenge card? What do you have to do?
After.
3 dice. Trying to get 6s.
Each 6.
Each 6 is a scavenge card.
I got 1 6.
You've got a 6, so I'm just trying to get mine
Scavenge.
out of this where they're wedged in tight. Oops. So, those are the loot cards. Don't know if I showed everyone else. There they go. Scavenger cards. A bit of shuffle.
One.
And you get 1 scavenger card.
Nothing here.
Nothing here except 10 XP.
The room in the picture looks exciting.
Okay. So you get 10 XP. I've shortchanged myself. I've actually found where I wrote down the money. I'm on 375 money from last time.
And how much am I on?
You're on 125. You remembered yours correct. I didn't quite remember mine. So I need another 125 money. Alright, so you did your go. And we go for mine. 1. Which means, what do you roll a 1?
Grit!
Grit! Well done, well remembered. I'll have another grit. I'm going to keep that grit. And I'm going to step forward 1. Start of the next turn, isn't it? Because there's nothing else to do this turn. Oh, I get a key at the start of that turn. Yep. Start of the next turn.
Oh!
Get another key. Uh-oh! Darkness goes up by 1. Mm-hmm.
At least we don't get a ground red.
No. You to go now?
Give me a grit. I'm going to use the grit. So
You can use it straight away for an extra T6 move. Okay.
does that mean I'll add the 1 onto what I roll?
Yeah, 1 on top of whatever this is now. 4.
5. 1. 2.
You don't have to use them all.
3. 4. 5. I want to be on that side.
Okay, you're going to look through
The door.
the door. See what our first room is. Okay, so in case I haven't shown it last time, yeah, there is the map deck for Britain Fortress.
Rooms. And maybe courtyards. The bell tower.
The bell tower.
mistake.
Okay, that's quite a big room, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I need to find the bell tower.
Can I help?
Let's have a quick look through the dig. It's not those, because those are ones we used last time. These are all the blasted wasteland ones. When you get past those, then so it's not that one. Take it out. Take it out. It's not that one. Take it out. Take them out. We know they're not. If they're the Hidden Fortress ones, we know are not. Right, what's on the other side of that one? Can you see? No. Take it out. Take it out. That one out. There we go, there's the bell tower, there's the bell tower.
And it is big.
Yeah. So we come in on the stairs. Can you see the stairs? There we go, stairs.
Gonna scavenge them. Gonna scavenge them.
And you get 5 XP for looking.
But I can't scavenge it until I'm in there.
Until you're in there.
Technically I'm peeping through the door.
And we have an exploration token in it. Okay, so my move as well. I move 6! Speedy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looks like you're gonna have to.
I'm going to stay right where I am because I suspect we might get a fight. If we get a fight, I'm going to be standing right next to you like that. Okay?
Is that because I'm good at fighting?
It's so that they can't surround us. We're blockading the corridor, aren't we? They can't get past us. So they can't surround both of us. Right then. So let's see what the exploration token is.
It might be.
Looking for clues, aren't we? We need to get 2 clues.
Oh.
An attack with a clue. So we're halfway already. Halfway. We get an attack. So we get the
Medium. No, low.
low. Yeah, there's only 2 of us. So we have a low threat from the Forbidden Fortress.
One Oni and 2 Tengu.
1 Oni and 2 Tengu. Okay. Alright, we need to go to the miniatures cases. So we get 1 Oni and 2 Tengu.
The Oni looks big. If you want to see the Oni and 2 Tengu. We go.
Okay, so let's have a look. There's your 2 Tengu. Oh, there's your Oni. As you can see, it's on a larger base. It's a larger model. It's a large size model. So that is a traditional Japanese demon. And those are some Japanese flying demons of some description.
Will they go at the back?
So that, yeah, like before they go at the back.
Checkboard pattern?
So 1 goes on the back, because that's a very back one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, as you're right, checkerboard pattern. Like that.
The Oni is in the corner.
Yeah. Only 2 Tengu.
I think we're going to get 1 Tengu each and Oni on both of us.
Well, Oni will go to one of us, and then the Tengu will, as you say, will go to one each. So get out the creature stats for the Oni and the Tengu.
I found the Oni.
There's the Oni. And there's the Tengu. Wow. So Tengu are going to go going before us because they go on 7. They do 7. Okay, so let's put them
They
out.
can fly over us because they have wings.
They do. Oni. Tengu. So the Oni is a demon and a myth. The Tengu is a demon, myth, and dragon army.
Or part of the dragon army.
Yeah. So there's terror from the Oni, so we're going to start taking possible sanity damage every turn from that. Okay.
It's big.
It is big. It is big.
I'm more worried about the Oni than the Tengu.
Well, the Tengu don't do so much damage, but they're easier to kill. The Oni's got a lot of health and does a lot of damage. So we'll have to see.
Probably why it puts terror in us.
Yeah. Right, so start of the next turn.
Would the Tengu be able to fly over those white lines?
Yeah, the Tengu can fly over the white lines. Because it can fly.
Do you mean they will land on the bell if they have to?
If they have to, they can be on the bell. But they're not going to. They're going to come straight to us, aren't they? So, yes.
They're going to cross the bell, aren't they?
Yeah. What do we do at the start of turn? Five. Going to have a darkness event. Unless you use your lantern.
I will use my lantern.
Okay. Here is the darkness cards. Just in case we haven't seen them before. Darkness cards. There you go. Choose a darkness card. Oh, that one.
Feeding on words.
What does it say?
Discard the top d6 cards from the encounter deck. Then roll a d6 for each card in every world's encounter discard pile for this adventure so far. For every roll of 1, move darkness forward 1 space on the depth track.
Oh dear. So let's get out the encounters. Have a shuffle. Alright, it says roll a d6, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said you were going to cancel, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So there you go, you've cancelled that, so that doesn't happen.
So did I just flip it?
Well, it's into the discard pile, so yeah. I don't know why I was getting ready to do it all when you said you cancelled it.
Well,
Yeah, that could have moved the darkness on quite a lot. Right, so we've cancelled it. So, start of a turn, I get a key.
And the Tengu will come up to us.
Then it is the Tengu. There is one Tengu on each of us. They're going to try and fly. They can fly through other models and they change targets each turn, but I don't think it matters because we end up with 1 each. Their move is 10. I think that's more than enough to get to the other side of us, isn't it? So the Tengu will fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. And 4 to there. Okay. So.
And the Oni moves?
Yeah, the Oni moves after us. The Oni is initiative 3. So now the Tengu will attack us. So the first Tengu attacks me. It's got 3 combat. So could you roll 3 dice to see if it hits me? It hits on 3 or more, and because it's a sword master, it does double damage if it gets a 6. So let's see how many times it hits me. So that's 1 normal hit and 1 double damage hit, isn't it? So the normal hit is this one, and the double damage hit is that one. What do I do after I've been hit?
Try and dodge.
Try and dodge with the defense, yep. Dodge them both!
Do.
Right, so now the other one does 3 attack on you.
Mm-hmm. One mega damage.
You know what I've just realised?
What?
That's because you've got those cami, haven't you?
Caminite.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's what is it if it moves?
Any models must spend an extra point of movement to enter any space adjacent to you.
Yeah, it's good. So your lantern, isn't it? So it was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah, they've moved 10, haven't they?
Yeah, they can't actually get to the other side. They haven't got enough move because of your lantern. So they're actually there. See, there's quite a lot to remember in this game, isn't there? You've got to try and keep it all in your head at once. Anyway, I was about to try and hit you with the one that was attacking you, wasn't I?
Yeah. One of them I had to dodge.
Oh, was it one you only got? Was it? Yeah. There's only
it
one
was
there.
6 and a 3.
Oh, it's
6, 3 and a 1.
Oh, if it's a 6, 3 and a 1, that's 2, because they hit on 3 or more, it says on there. So 1 normal and 1 double damage.
Sure, I'll take that one away.
Right, well, pick which one's going to be the double damage and make it a different colour. Otherwise you won't know which is the double damage if they're both the same colour, will they? So which one's a double damage?
White.
White is double damage, okay. Okay.
Ooh.
So you dodged the double damage, because 6 is higher than 4, isn't it? But you took the normal damage, so that was 2 damage from the Tengu.
Isn't much.
2 damage. Okay, it's now your go. So the first thing you have to do is Terror. A hero starting their activation on the same map tile automatically takes 1 horror hit because of the Oni. So you get to roll 1 dice and see if you pass your willpower check.
Oh, 3 plus.
So yeah, 1 dice, 3 plus.
3!
You're not afraid of the Oni. So now you roll, what's the first thing you do at the start of your activation? Roll, what you do, roll 1 dice to move, because you might get a grit.
Yeah, but what about holding back dash?
We did that.
Oh yeah.
We
And
failed.
skipped it.
And you skipped it and you cancelled it. So yeah.
2.
You can move 2 if you want. Or you can
I'm
just
staying.
stand where you are and try and stab up a Tengu. So, how many attacks do you have?
Four plus, or is it
Yeah,
2
so
dice? 4
2
plus?
dice that hit on 4 more. Well done. Yeah, combat of 2 and a melee to hit of 4. So yeah, 2 dice that hit on 4 or more.
Yeah.
1 hit.
One. Okay. And I hit them 4.
Oh, you reduce their defense to 2, don't you, because of your counter? So yeah, you roll a d6, and that is how much damage you do, and you subtract 2 from it. So 1 dice, because you only hit once.
Okay. No.
Nothing.
Can I use grit?
You can use a grit to reroll damage if you want.
Would I still get the damage?
You don't get that 2, you get whatever is now on this dice instead.
Yeah!
4! That is 4 damage to one of the Tengu.
I got my tank. No, I thought your tank.
You bought my Tengu, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much for helping me out.
And how much damage can they take?
5. So it's now my turn, I think. I don't think you got anything else you can do in yours. So in my turn,
Might want to bash up the one that's already damaged.
so yeah, I am going to have an extra D3 key because we failed 2 darkness rolls actually. So I actually get an extra 4 key. Helps if you remember what all your stuff does, doesn't it? Right, so I will now try and be not afraid of the Oni. So I'm 3 more on my willpower as well. I'm not afraid of the Oni. I also have a combat of 2, so I have 2 attacks.
5 or more? No, 4 or more.
4 or more. 2 hits. I've got a big stick, so it uses this dice.
You do have a big stick.
So the first one is going to be on that one that was attacking me, the injured one.
How much armor does it have?
It has 3 versus me, so that is doing not a lot versus it at all. But I could
Yes, you're correct.
I could use key. If I use
Is it 2-1?
Oh, and +1 damage versus all myth enemies as well. That's nice. Isn't that nice?
Does that mean you're gonna do 3 damage?
So it means I'm currently doing 3. So if I do just spend 2 key, from it's like my sacred order thing, I can spend 2 key. I do an extra 1 damage. I've got an extra 1 because they're myth. And I'm dealing 2, so that's 4, and their defense is 3.
Deal 1.
Deal 1, which has got enough to kill it. So there you go. That's a dead Tengu.
They're not as powerful as the Oni.
They're not. So how much are Tengu? Tengu are 35 XP for each.
I helped.
Each Tengu. You did help.
Will you help me on mine now?
And now I try and hit the other one with my next attack, which does 5 damage. So if I spend, I need to get to kill it, I need to get to 8. So I can go 5 plus 1 is 6, 7, 8. Use all my ki, kill that Tengu in 1 hit. Yeah, so that's 2 dead Tengu.
I'm just admiring the Tengu. They have long noses like Pinocchio.
They do have long noses, don't they?
They're like Pinocchio. But maybe they lied.
Maybe they lied. Yeah. So now the Oni. The Oni only has a move of 5, so it can't actually get to us.
We might be able to get to it.
There you go. So we're going to try and, gang up on it before it smacks us around with that big club, aren't we?
Yes.
But that is the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, I can use my monk staff to heal 1 wound from every other adjacent hero. So you can heal a wound. And I get 5 XP every time I heal. Okay.
If you level up, what do you get?
You get to roll on a chart that may give you extra stats. So you could get another agility, another cunning, another strength, or some extra hits. Your health can go up, your sanity can go up, or you get more maximum grit. Things like that. And then you get to choose a special ability from a big list of special abilities.
Could I get another water?
Another?
Water, anything?
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked at what the Kitsune special abilities are, so I have no idea. I haven't looked at travelling monks either. I don't know. None of the people we play with have played Kitsunes or travelling monks yet. So that was the end of the turn. We now start the next turn. What happens at the start of the turn? Whole Bow of Darkness.
And you get a key.
I got my key, yeah.
5.
But I get D3 key. 2 key.
Now go.
So your activation. First thing, start of your activation. Well, not move. Terror. Are you afraid of that big Oni demon?
I might be now that it's got closer.
It's getting close. No, you're fine.
I just...
Okay.
Just like, was it 3 or more?
Well, that's what your willpower says, doesn't it? Willpower, bottom right of your character sheet, says 3 or more. So yeah, that was a save. So now you can move.
Now I'm going to move.
You get a grit.
I'm not going to use it.
You're just going to step up
I'm just going to stare at it. Dent it.
and stab the Oni. So, combat.
So, 2.
2, looking to
4
get
plus.
4 or more.
One crit.
It's a crit!
Well, just a crit though.
Just a crit. So that ignores defense entirely.
Doesn't have much though. Oh,
It's got
no,
defense
it
of
does.
3, and it's got 15 health. So you get to roll a d6 and deal that much damage. 3 goes straight through its defense, so it takes 3. Okay. So you did 3 damage. Right, Daddy's go then, I guess. So, am I afraid of the Oni? No. How far do I move? 2. I'm just going to step up to that side.
I was trying to protect.
Well, I need to hit it with a big stick.
2.
And then I hit it with a big stick. 2 attacks.
So you get a crit.
I do!
You get a crit
I get a crit and a gnaw. Wow, yeah, I'm doing really well. So
ignore defense for the crit.
So let's work out the crit first, where I ignore defense.
8.
8.
Wow, you did 8, didn't you?
8. It's a myth as well. So it's 9, 10, 11. Used all my key. So I do 11
So
to it.
it just needs... So you do 11 to it and it's already got 3 damage on it.
Yeah.
So if we do 1 damage to it...
With the next damage, which is a normal 1. Just need to get 1 on this. So I need to get 4 or more. 4! Okay.
A dead Oni.
A dead Oni.
And how much do you get? How much do you get if you kill
Right, they've changed the rules on this. I'm just going to have a quick look in the rule book. Because this one has, it's not just a flat experience, it's 10 plus 5 for the people who wound it. So I'm just going to have a quick look in the rule book. Enemies XP value. No, it's not under XP value. Okay. Now, for larger enemies, the XP value works a bit differently and is marked as XP plus 5. For these larger enemies, heroes gain XP just for wounding them. This allows all the heroes to get XP during their part. XP is gained individually for each hit that does 1 or more wounds to the enemy.
So do I get 15 and you
So
get 35?
you get 5
Okay.
because you did 1 hit that wounded, and I get 10 for 2 hits, but I get the bonus 10 for killing it.
So you get 20 back.
And I get 20, and you get 5. And it's a dead Oni and 2 dead Tengu. I think we did really quite well there, didn't we? And because we've killed them, we get to catch our breath, which means you get to heal D3, which is, it can't be less than 1, can it? So yeah, you get to heal 3 across your choice of wounds or sanity. I get to heal or take a grit. Oh, well, never mind. And then we each get a loot card.
I vote this loot card. Give me. This should come in handy. Draw a gear card or artifact card if in another world.
We are not in another world, so
But I get 20 XP.
You get 20 XP, and you get a gear card. There you go. There's gear cards.
And I got 20 XP.
This should come in handy. What's going to come in handy? Nunchuck. So there we go. There's nunchuck for those not seen. So you've got a choice. First of all, do you have agility 3 or more? Yes.
Technically, I have 4.
Yeah, technically, yeah, you do have 4. So you can use the nunchuck. Right. Now we're going to talk about hands. You've got 2 hands. Yeah?
Yeah.
Each of these basically shows at the bottom how many hands it takes to use. So the nunchuck can be used in 1 hand. Your hammer can be used in 1 hand.
Assuming I can use...
So you could use...
both of them at the same time?
Both of them at the same time. They both, though, get an ability if they're used for both hands.
If you keep just 2 hands, you are +1 initiative. What's initiative?
That's the initiative which you put your mana on top of, which determines who goes first what rounds. For Tengu had 7, so they went before us. Then we had 4, so we went before the Oni, which had 3.
And that one
this one.
You gain an extra +1 combat, and it already gives me +1 combat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I get 4 if I used a double hand.
Yeah.
So I can use them once a turn.
So basically what you do is you put them down and you decide at the start of every turn which ones you're using in which hands. So your options are, you could choose both hands on your camera knives.
Mm-hmm.
That would mean that you would reduce the enemy defense to 2 and you'd be on +1 initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd have 2 attacks.
Okay.
You could have a camera knife and a nunchaku, 1 in each hand. That would give you 3 attacks rather than 2 attacks, but you wouldn't be at +1 initiative. You would still reduce all enemies' defense to 2.
Okay. And if
Or
you could have both hands on the
you'd
nunchaku.
have both hands on the nunchaku, which would give you 4 attacks, but the enemy's defense would be what it normally is.
I think both each turn because...
You're going to go 1 in each hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do I put this in handy?
So back around, get shoved back into the loot. And you have a nunchuck in one hand and a camera knife in the other. Whereas I got another Darkstone shard.
Did you?
Yep, that's what I got off my loot. 1 Darkstone shard. And we're ready to carry on. That was that, wasn't it?
Can I... Oh, we're not... Can I scavenge?
No, because that was my turn. So we then end my turn. You go to the end of the whole turn. I can't heal you because you're already fully healed. So we start the next turn. What do we do at the start of each turn?
The darkness, or at least try.
Or at least try. We're not doing so well this game, are we, at this? 10! We did. So.
Oh, aren't we in room 1?
Oh, you're right, we're in room 1. So off you go. What do you... Your activation. No Oni to be afraid of this time.
Because I'm in the room, can I scavenge?
Well, you roll to move first. 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. I think you can't cross that because it's got a white there, so you could go there. Yeah, we can't cross there because you can't go across the white on black.
Okay.
Yeah. And now, if you want, you can scavenge.
I'm going to scavenge.
How many dice? Yeah.
Oh.
No scavenge for you.
No scavenge.
Then my go. How far do I move? Oops. 4. So we're there, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I too will scavenge.
Or at least try.
Or at least try, yeah. No.
No.
That was it, that was a quick turn. Next turn. Oh, sorry, I should have got a key at the start of that turn. Start of the next turn. Get another key. Go on then. 10!
Yay.
Another save. Or another held back of darkness. Get to move. 4.
1.
So you can look through the door,
2.
or you can scavenge. Which one do you want to do? I mean, you can move there and still scavenge this room.
3. And scavenge.
You can scavenge for 3 dice. Nope.
It's close.
And then me. 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to look through the door. So, map deck.
I looked through the door before you.
No, you decided to scavenge.
It's...
Oh, it is a mid passage. So let's find
mid passage.
Passage. Mid passage.
Passage is still the mid.
That's a short one. That's a long one. Come on. There we go. That is a mid passage. We're not going to go back, are we? So we can take the entrance off. Move the bell tower back a bit.
How smooth the onion tank.
And then there is a passage further into the fortress.
It's a very small one.
Yeah, that's a mid one apparently, that's not a small one, and is a mid one. Apparently there's no exploration token.
Because it's...
But I think we do still do that. Okay. I get 5 XP for looking through a door. Apparently gain learning by looking through doors. We end the turn. There's anything else to do. Start the next turn. Get a key.
Hold back the darkness again.
Yeah. 7 just.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. You can still scavenge.
You can scavenge that room, yeah.
No.
You can have a grit as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it each time. I'm gonna scavenge.
Okay. 3 dice. No. I'll move down the corridor as well. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll look through the room. Look through the look through the door. See what the next room is.
No, I guess you don't want to scavenge. The library.
It's salt stores, apparently.
Salt stores? I thought it was the library. It's salt stores.
Salt stores. Let's have a look. Are they in my folder?
Shall I look down in here?
They're not in there because they're in the folder.
No.
They are here, apparently. This should be the salt stores. It is the salt stores.
Let me see.
Let me see.
That's a lot of that's a lot of salt. That's a lot of salt.
There we go.
Why do they store salt in a forbidden fortress?
Because back in medieval times, both in this country and in many others, in Japan, salt was very valuable because it was one of the few ways they had of preserving food. So they had a lot of salt because it was the only way they could keep meat from going off. They didn't have refrigerators. They didn't have microwave meals. Didn't have freezers. So they used salt.
That's why they have it now.
That's why they've got a lot of salt in their fortress, so they can prepare their food. So if they got under siege, they still have something to eat. Anyway, that has an exploration token. End of the turn. Nobody to heal. Flip the token. There's a clue! Wow.
Counter.
This is a very quick adventure. So we ignore that. And that door is no longer a doorway.
It's blocked.
It is blocked. We'll take one of the little blocky pieces.
Blocky piece.
And this is the last room of this fortress. All this fortress had was a bell tower and a salt store.
And a corridor.
And a corridor in between. Yeah. Can you put that on the end? Yeah. And we get 1 high level threat.
Not high level.
High level threat. And if we defeat this, we've found the survivors. And if we defeat this, we'll rescue them this time. Are you ready to do some rescuing?
Yeah. We don't have any growing dread, do we?
Don't have any growing dread, that's true.
D3 only and Dishonored Dead.
D3 only and how many Dishonored Dead?
It just says D3 only and Dishonored Dead.
Oh, let's have a look. Peril dice Dishonored Dead. Right. So roll a 6-sided dice to work out how many Oni we've got.
That's the monster.
Yeah, it's put there. Here we go.
6!
So that's going to be 3 Oni.
Okay.
And then you roll a peril dice, one of those special dice, and this is how many Dishonored Dead? 3. 3 Oni, 3 Dishonored Dead. Right, where am I Dishonored Dead? Here's my Oni.
Well, there are 2 Oni, and we have 1 Oni here, don't we? Have an Oni here. So
Yep, so we've got 2 more Oni.
Onis.
And we need,
It's an army of Oni.
we need 3 Dishonored Dead. Where are the Dishonored Dead?
Where'd you put them?
They are at the end of this tray. So 1, 2, 3 Dishonored Dead. We're going to use the rules for corpse piles that we didn't use last time. So they may get up if we put them down. Okay, so there we go. Right. This is the rule I always forget. Which ones do you put down first? The lowest initiative or the highest initiative? Exploration. Darkness. Counters. Enemies. Fights. Attack. Placing. In reverse order initiative from the lowest to the highest. So the slowest are at the back. Okay. So back.
Dad, it looks like that piece might be coming off the board a bit.
Hmm?
That piece looks like it might be coming off the board a little bit.
Which bit? Sorry. Oh! You're right. What happened there? Oh dear. Right, well, we'll have to use some more cement on that. But yeah, at the back, we have the Oni. So that one will go, say, there. And then...
They're Dishonored Dead in front.
They're Dishonored Dead. In front. Right, I'm just going to use this plastic cement on that one. That's not good, is it?
No. Especially when we're playing.
Yeah, it's just like it's come off. Well, I'll tell you what, let's not slow everything down. For the moment, we know that that one is there, and I'll glue it later. Okay. Right. There we go, that's our that. If we can defeat all of those.
You've got the survivors. Are the survivors by any chance in the buckets that the Oni are standing on?
Well, either that or in the barrels of salt. Hiding in the barrels of salt, maybe.
That actually not be comfortable.
No, I guess it's better than being, you know, whatever the Oni or Dishonored Dead were going to do them.
True.
So that was the end of the turn. Start of the next turn. I get a key. Go on then. What do we get?
Let's go, I get more than 7. Or 7. 8!
8. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I just need to look at the initiative order. The Oni we know are going after us. And the Dishonored Dead are going after them. Also, these things move really slow. Dishonored Dead only move 2. So, if they only move 2, maybe...
We're going to have to run up to them.
Are you sure it's a good idea? I think we deal with the Oni first, then deal with the Dishonored Dead.
Yeah.
Especially given the Dishonored Dead get up. Possibly, when you put them down into a corpse, they sometimes get up again.
Can you burn the corpse?
I think eventually, when the fight is no longer on, no longer in fight. So there you go. That was the Hold Up Darkness. So next we have your go. Are you on the same map tile as the 3 Oni even?
No.
No. So you do not have terror. So you get to roll to move.
You might get terror.
I might be afraid of them. You get a grit, which you don't need.
I'm just going to use the grit.
Or you would, well.
I have grit, so
No, you're on 2. You get an extra to go to 3. Then you immediately spend 1 if you want another move. Yeah?
Yeah. So 1 and 3.
You can move 3.
1, 2, 3. Next time I might be a bit squared.
Right, and then it is my go. So, am I as scared of those 3 Oni? I'm scared of 2 of them. So
Let me guess.
There's 2 fails.
Uh-oh.
A bit scary. 1 on its own's not that scary, but, 3. So that was...
One, your sanity just went off.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. So that was that. I then roll to move. 6, but I'm not going to go anyway.
Because you know the Dishonored dead are going to see you.
Yeah, because if I go charging in there on my own, if I charge 6 forward, what's going to happen?
You're going to get knocked down.
I'm going to get absolutely surrounded by Oni and Dishonored Dead, aren't I? And they're going to chop me into bits. Whereas if I stay where I am right now...
You're guarded by the fox with camera knives and...
I've got you next to me, that is true, but also they can't even get to me. So that seems good. So, I'm just going to end my turn there. Just going to end my turn.
Okay, so, Oni.
Then it's the Oni. So the Oni each move forward 5.
I thought it was 3.
No, the Oni move 5, the Dishonored Dead move 2. So if we move them forward 5, bearing in mind they can't move adjacent to you unless it costs 1 more. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, it doesn't have the move to move in, does it?
Mm-hmm.
So this one stops there.
You can't walk in with your staff.
No. Oops. Fell over. So these two, because we know they move 5 as well, will move up to stand next to it too, like that. Yeah.
But they cannot go
They
any
can't
closer.
attack us. Yeah.
They cannot go any closer.
Can't go closer. Then the Dishonored Dead, each of them moves 2 up. Could you move all the Dishonored Dead 2 forwards?
1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2. There.
And the other one, last one.
1, 2.
2. There we
They're
go.
in a group.
There we
They're
go.
in a group huddle.
That's the end of that turn, isn't it?
Yeah. The Dishonored Dead got as close as they could.
Yeah. So if you roll the dice, sorry, if we go to the start of next turn, I get a key.
And roll the dice to hope.
All about the darkness.
6 and 4.
10. Jolly good. No. Oh, we are there. Not that it matters, but we are there. So yeah, no darkness movement. So it's then your initiative. So there's a choice to be made here. We can either step forward, in which case we'll be fighting 3 Oni at once, or we can step back and fight only 2 at once, but we won't have an attack this turn.
I want to attack and roll.
You're going to step forward and attack. Okay, so roll dice, see how far you move. 6. Not really matters. So you step forward 1. Okay.
I'm right in front of 2 on me. I don't want to.
And you're still using a camera in one hand and a nunchuck in the other, aren't you? Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe. Was no.
No, I'm just using the nunchucks.
Just using it. So their defense is 3. So you'd rather have 4 attacks versus defense 3 rather than 3 attacks versus defense 2, because that's the choice here.
I think I'll have both actually.
You'll have both, so you're going to have 3 attacks at defense 2. Okay. So middle one, I guess. Middle one.
Yeah.
Middle one. Right. So you're going to whack it with a stick and stab it with a knife.
Yeah.
So how much combat do you have if you're using both? 3. Yeah. Hitting on 4 or more. 2 normal hits. So you roll 2 sets of damage and subtract 2 from each of these dice. So you've done 4 to the middle one. Middle one takes 4.
Oh yes, that one might be
Oh,
there.
did we do your terror? Did we do your free terror? Free sanity hits. Are you afraid of them? You're afraid of one of them.
Yeah. That's that one right there. That's that one right there.
Yeah, yes, you took sanity. Okay. So I think that's your turn, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So my turn. Am I afraid of them? Yeah, afraid of one of them. They're getting less scary. Getting less scary. So then how far do I move? Not that it matters, but yeah, I move forward 1. And I am going to swing my stick at the middle one.
Because I've already winged it.
Yeah. So that's 1 hit at the moment.
You sure you don't want to use a grip?
Yeah, that was a 1.
On that dice.
I'd get to re-roll that 1, turn it maybe into a hit. I think I will. I think we need to get these down. So let's re-roll that 1. Nah, it's still a 1. What a waste of a grip. No, you can only re-roll each dice once. So yeah. But I do get to do this one, which is 2, which doesn't even get past its defence, because even with my my +1 to myths, it only does 3, and they are 3. So
you could use a bunch of key.
I could use 2 key to do 2 damage. I suspect I should, because the only thing it's ever going to do is 2 damage versus these. So let's do that. Let's use 2 key to do 2 damage. So it's now on 6 out of 15. Right, this is where it hurts. So, in theory, we should work out who gets the extra Oni. If you roll a dice, on an odd number it comes from me. On an even number it comes from you.
And it comes from me. Oh.
So it comes from me. So that one comes around to there. So we'll do the one on you, which is presumably the one straight in front of you. So that has 2 attacks, and it hits on 4 or more.
Apparently I'm afraid of that one.
So it hits you once. Are you going to try and dodge?
I think I will.
Okay. You dodged. You dodged. Because they need 5 to hit you, because you are hiding in plain sight at all times. Right, there's 4 dice versus me. There's 4 of them try and hit me. Well, 2 of them hit me, but they have 2 attacks each. So yeah, 4 attacks on me.
Ooh.
2 hits. But they don't do anything special on 6s, these. Yeah, so he's on a 4 or more. They dodge 1. So...
How much damage are you going to take that done?
So I take 5 damage. Ouch. But then, the hero takes 1 or more wounds from Oni combat hits during the turn is knocked back 3 spaces directly away from a random adjacent Oni, moving through any models in the way. If the hero would end in an occupied space or off the board, instead place them in the last empty space, move through, and they take an extra d6 wounds, ignoring defense. So that odd numbers that one would hit me, even numbers it was that one that hit me. Even numbers, so I go back 3 spaces. I'm knocked back by the Oni. Wallop.
Don't leave me here.
Right.
I want to fix 3 Oni.
Then the Dishonoured Dead. They can't get next to you because it's too much move. So it stays there, there, and there. They come up.
Behind all the Oni.
Yeah, they're waiting for the Oni. That's the end of the turn. Yeah, I can't heal anyone. I can't heal myself. I possibly should have used my...
I really wish I had picked Tusami. Tusami, I could just wipe all the Oni away.
Yeah, Tsunami rather than cleanse. Yeah.
Because we've not been corrupted, have we?
Not yet. Nope.
How much do you need to corrupt it?
We should have done it. I should have rolled for corruption at the end of last adventure, but we went straight into this one, so it's not quite the same. Anyway, end of the turn, nothing happens. Start of the turn, get a key.
Hold back the darkness, hopefully. 7.
7, yep, held back.
Just.
Your initiative first, you have 3 terror.
Can I choose which one I'm afraid of?
Well, yeah, not that it matters, but yeah, roll. Well, yeah, you can choose to be thematically afraid of one. Afraid of two.
I'm afraid of that one and that one.
Yeah, the two that are
That
actually.
one I'm not.
Okay, so there you go. That's another 2 sanity. Then you can roll to move. See if you get a grit.
Don't know why I'd actually move.
Okay. So now you get your attacks.
3 because I'm still having.
Yeah, nunchuck in one hand, kami in the other.
Because the kami and the nunchuck are a good combination.
Okay.
If I do say so myself.
All 3 miss.
Can I use the grit?
Yeah, you'd re-roll all 3 dice if you use the grit. Yeah.
You are naughty dice for not teaching me a trick. Naughty.
So 2 hits.
I want to use my other grit. But
No, you can only re-roll once. So yeah, your 2 hits, so you get to roll damage twice. Which is D2 dice, and you subtract 2 from each one. Another 4.
I'm going to attack the one that's already wounded.
Okay. So it's gone to 10 out of 15. That wounded one. Okay. I think that's the end of your turn, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So my turn. I'm nothing to worry about being afraid. How far do I move? 5. Enough. 2, 3. Back into the fight. Smack the wounded one.
Well, hopefully you'll actually hit it. You hit it!
I've got a
crit and a normal.
And a normal.
And a good normal too.
Yeah, so I'm going to use the crit to see if I can get 5 or more. Or 4 or more because I've got +1 to me. So I get 4! 5! Enough! Kills 1 Oni.
Only dead.
2. So that's another.
Now that this one's dead, could we swap it for the one that
Yeah, let's swap it out for the one that has come off its base. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right. I will now smack the other Oni with the normal.
Two.
2, 3. So if I spent my key, I could do 1 to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's spend the key. Do 1 damage to it.
To which one? The middle one?
Let's go for the middle one. One that you can hit as well as me. Right.
Because I'm good at hitting.
Now I'm going to use my Sacred Bell, which I should have done last time, but I'm going to do it now. Once per adventure, you and all heroes on your map tile count as having cover 3 or more against all attacks, damage sources until the end of turn. Dong, dong. It's my Sacred Bell, not that bell. Not the bell tone, but my bell. Right. So the Oni.
That actually might be troublesome. That bell might be troublesome.
So the Oni, that's 4 attacks from Oni against me. Because all the Oni are now attacking me.
And 1 is attacking me.
No, you killed the one that was attacking you.
Oh, so all the Oni. So I basically got to help you out.
So that's 3 hits.
Ooh.
Does cover help versus those? So 3 or more. These are ignored. Yep. Bong. Saved by the bell. And then it's the Dishonoured Dead who will step up. Because they've now got enough move just to get in range.
I think I might want to start killing the Oni.
And given I'm under attack twice, they will both attack you, I believe is how the rules work.
Sorry, Dad, you're going to have to attack the Oni. And yourself.
Well, let's see, because you're hiding in plain sight, they only hit you on 6s.
True.
So,
Because they would hit me on 5s, wouldn't they? They only hit me on 6s.
yeah, and there's a lot of them though, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how many attacks you've got coming against you. But they only hit on 6s. So that's 2.
So I take...
Well, there's cover from the bell. Bong.
And dodge.
And then you can dodge if the cover doesn't save you. Bong. Bong. There you go.
Both.
Bong.
Both saved.
So nothing. We took no damage that turn between the two of us. Yeah. I mean, nothing at the end of turn again. So
Next turn.
Next turn, yeah.
You gain a key.
I gain a key. Hold by the darkness. 9, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right. You're now going to be very afraid, possibly, because there's 2 terror from the Oni, but also the Dishonored Dead are fear. So anyone who starts adjacent to a Dishonored Dead also gets another one. So you're going to take 4 sanity hits. Are you terror of the Oni and the fear of the Dishonored Dead? So you save 2. So you take. Oh, save 3, don't you? So you take 1. You save on 3 or more.
I take 1.
So there you go. There's 1 more sanity.
My 4 sanity.
Roll to move.
I don't know where I'm going to move, but I may as well get a grit.
You could get a grit if you rolled a 1, yeah.
Yeah, I got a grit. Grit.
Have a grit.
Yay.
And then your attacks. What do you intend to attack?
I want to help that dead with the Oni.
Okay. Are we using 1 can or 1 nunchuck again?
Yeah, because it's a... Because if I say so myself, it's quite a combination. I'm going to go for the one closest to me.
The one that's wounded. The one that you can attack. You'd have
Come
to
on,
move to
I
get
can.
that one. Yeah.
6 and...
A crit and 2 misses.
Can I reroll?
You could re-roll the misses with the grit, yeah. Re-roll the misses. So that's
Another
2 crits. So you roll
And,
2
yeah.
dice, and you don't, and that is just exactly how much damage you do. You ignore their defense.
3.
You can use grit on damage rolls, but I think you only get to re-roll 1 of those dice. Yeah. That's better.
7. I put the one that's damaged.
Yeah, so it goes to 8 wounds. Just over halfway. Then my go.
Can you whack the one that I've been whacking?
I have 3 sanity checks to make. I make them all. I use my stick to beat up the one that you've already hit. 2 hits. I just roll that because I can't use any key because I haven't got enough key. So I get
6 and 5. 11.
So 11. So I'm going to be doing 7 damage in total.
Yeah.
Which is exactly enough to kill it. Oh no, I'm going to be doing 9 because I've got +1 versus each. Ah yeah, very, very easy to kill it. So another Oni
Dead.
bites the farm. So
It's done. It's dead. It's dead with all the tank.
2 Onis down. Okay. So
Those are all the characters that are dead.
dead. Right. The Oni will have an attack me. Could I have 2 dice to see if the Oni hits me?
I'm just kidding.
2 6s. Oh dear.
Roll.
Doesn't do anything special on 6s, but I do need to try and dodge twice.
You dodge both.
I don't know, I dodge 1, I only dodge on 4 or more.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Take 5 again. And your maximum is 12. Wow. You're badly.
I will, because he'll also smack me into the wall and do another d6. So I'm wondering if I...
Don't you have that like regenerator thing? No. The thing that we used last time when you fell.
I do have a revive token, you are correct. It's not the end of the world, I guess, if I get hit into the wall. So let's get hit into the wall. So I go 5 damage, so I take 5. Ow! From the Oni. It then pushes me back 3, but I can only go there, I can't go any further. So I get smacked into that wall, which does d6 ignoring defense. 6, which would knock me out. So I go poof and I fall over. Blah. But we have the revive token. So
That goes.
that goes, those goes, and I gain a grit. And I stand back up. Ah!
Much tougher than Dad.
Yeah. The bad news then is it's the Dishonored Dead's go as they step forward. And you are the only person they can attack. They're coming for me, but you are the only person they can attack.
One is coming for you.
Yeah, so that is going to be 12 attacks on you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They only hit on 6s though.
That's a lot. I see why you got your hands cut. Oh.
1. See if you can dodge that one. Yep.
Yes.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
That was a lot of hacking and slashing by zombie samurai that didn't really do much in the end. At the end of the turn...
I think the skeleton.
Yeah, the kind of zombie skeleton-y thingies. At the end of the turn, nothing happens because I can't heal you. So we start a new turn.
I'll try and help back with darkness. I held back with darkness.
You did. Hold back with darkness. And so it is you to go first. You need to be afraid of 4 this turn because there's 1 terror from the Oni and then 3 fear from the Dishonored Dead. You're afraid of 2.
One's the only and the Dishonored Dead right there.
So roll to move. See if you get a grip.
I need one. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you attacking? Excuse me, a Dishonored Dead that's attacking you. Dishonored Dead that's attacking me. Or are you going to try and
Can I move to try and attack that Oni?
You could move to try and attack the Oni. So you've got to make an escape roll against the Dishonored Dead. So you need to roll 5 or more on 1 dice first to see if you can move.
That's
Nope, safe to stay where you are. So I guess you can wail on a Dishonored Dead. The one that's attacking me. Yeah.
I don't want it to get to the dead.
Okay. So is it going to be a camera and a nunchuck again, or are we going for something else?
Camera
Camera and nunchuck. So 3 dice.
and defense goes up to 2.
Their defense goes down to 2. They normally have a defense of 4, so you should be killing these quite easy, in theory.
Crit and
2 misses. You turn those 2 misses into potentially 2 hits.
maybe.
1 hit. So, okay, so roll the crit first. Which one do you want to hit with the crit?
Sword up.
Sword up, the middle one that's attacking you, yeah.
4.
Goes down.
To a corpse.
To a corpse pile, yeah. It might get up again.
I don't want it to.
And then, which are you going to attack with your remaining normal attack?
But that one.
That one was attacking me. Okay, you could get 4 or more, we'll kill it.
Oh.
No, so it takes 1 wound. Oh, it's 2 wounds. Okay, my go. I have to be afraid of the Oni. Am I afraid of the Oni? No. How far do I move? 4. Enough to step forward. And I'm going to swing at the Oni.
I'm going to swing at the samurai that's going to run into.
A crit and a normal. So this one's the crit. It does 2.
Sure, I don't want to use a crit.
I'm going to re-roll that. That won't do just 2. I'm going to do 3, which becomes 4 because they are myth. 5 because I spend my key. Are those wounds you've taken, by the way?
No.
Okay, let's keep them well out of the way. So it takes 5 damage from my crit. Oops. And then my normal hit does nothing with Right, back to the game. So I had completely whiffed on that Oni, hadn't I? That's what we're doing. And I didn't have any way I could do to make it. I don't think any way I can do to make it better. What I can do though, because I'm next to you, is I am going to give you my sake, so that you can drink that at any time to recover.
All sanity?
D6. Put it in your side bag, because that's where it is. There you go.
I should have gave you bandages, shouldn't I?
You had a revive token, so it wasn't the end of the world. Right, it's now the Oni's.
Yeah, if you get 10 damage again though.
Yeah, it's now the Oni's go though, so we have 2 dice attack from the Oni. We forgot the armour. Never mind, I have to remember the armour next time. So that's 1 hit on me. I dodge it. Otherwise that would have been a lot of damage. There is then a Samurai versus you, a Dishonored Dead versus you, which is 4 dice that hits only on 6s. Nope. And then can we have 4 dice attacking me from the one that's attacking me?
No, only to the only to me.
It hits on 5 or more on me. No. Could you pass me the book so I can see when we check for the corpse? See when the corpse maybe get it back up again.
Where do the corpse get up? You must be able to read very quickly.
Let's have a quick look. Enemies, corpse piles, corpse tokens. At the end of each turn, that's what I thought. At the end of each turn, as long as you're at least 1 hero or enemy model on the same map tile, there is, roll a d6. So roll d6 for that samurai that you chopped down.
2.
Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, on a 1 it will get back up again. So on a 1 it's removed, sorry, and on a 5 or a 6 it gets back up again. So that's the end of turn. Start of the next turn, what do we do?
Hold back the darkness.
Hold back the darkness, yeah.
We did it!
7, yeah. So your turn first. There is now 3 sanity rolls because you put one of the samurai down, one of the Dishonored Dead down.
Oh.
Oh dear. Might I suggest you might want to use that sake at some point soon.
I'm going to use it now.
You can use it now because you're 9 out of 13. So use it now, so you use it, it gets discarded, and you heal d6. Sanity.
5.
5.
Which is a good amount.
2, 3, 5 sanity healed. Have a quick drink.
At least now I'm only on 4.
Feel better about the world. Now you can roll to move.
Just in case I get a grip.
In case you get a grip. Not
Check.
grip. So yeah, is it still camo in one hand and then chuck in the other?
Yep.
Off you go then. Attack. A crit and 2 misses. Can't do anything about the misses this time, can we? Okay. Who do you want to crit? Do you want to crit the one that's only 1 away from death? Or do you want to crit the one that is 2 away from death and attacking you?
2 away from death.
2 death. So you roll a d6, find out how much damage you do. Or remember the armour this time. 4.
4.
So we roll 4 dice. Any that go 5 or more are ignored for damage purposes. None! So you've chopped down another one.
That one.
That one becomes a corpse pile. Not corpse pile, it just becomes a corpse. This one a dead corpse. There we go.
I'm going to keep this standing up just in case.
Okay. So that's your go. My go. Am I scared? of the Oni and the Dishonored Dead. I'm probably scared of the Oni. I will now try and hit the Oni. So I've got 2 dice.
I am very afraid.
2 normal hits.
Crit?
No, I'm not going to crit those because it's got its normal defense. So I'm just going to fail miserably to hit it. Well, hit it, but I fail miserably to damage it.
Maybe it puts up its club.
Puts up the club. Parries with the club. Yeah. Yeah, his club's as big as my stick, my 2-handed staff.
Or maybe you miss with your staff. You're like just coming up to here, and then he only just goes in and moves
dodges.
backwards a bit.
Yeah. Right, so it gets 2 attacks versus me. Can we have 2 attacks from the Oni versus me, please?
Ooh.
That will be 2 hits. Can I dodge? Dodge 1. So I don't dodge the other. So I take 5 damage from the hit. I go back a square, hit the wall again. Take D6 for that. Take 1. And then the Dishonored Dead steps up to attack me as well.
Yeah, and it spent both to just move that.
So could we have 4 attacks from the Dishonored Dead versus me, please? Hitting on 5 or more. So 3 hits. Dodge on 4 or more. Dodge one of them. So I take another 6 damage. Down I go. So yeah, that will be 6 damage if I don't. That's a good point. If I don't use my grit, which is why I'd kept a grit, to re-roll
That was terrible.
those 2 missed defense rolls. 1 succeed was all I needed, so I take 3 damage.
Right.
Hallop! Bandage! Hallop!
Right. Let's end.
It is the end of the turn. I mean, I think as we're next to each other, you can give me the bandage at this point. Oh, here's another big bandage, 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 bandage.
You are very much bleeding.
4.
Well.
3, 4. Bandage the 4 wounds. And then, yeah, we've got to roll for those 2 corpses, see if they get up again. So, this one. It's 3, nothing happens. This one. A 6.
No!
It stands up again. You have a reanimated Dishonored Dead next to you.
No, it's the one with the sword pointing up. No!
Okay, you don't have any wounds, so I don't get to heal you. Start the next turn. I get a key.
I have to hold back the darkness.
Hold back the darkness. 9, good enough. 3 horror hits to you from 2 Dishonored Dead. And the Oni?
The Oni is the red.
Scared of the Oni and one of the Dishonored Dead.
The Dishonored Dead that's got the sword up.
Your move. See if you move.
Oh, I don't like the amount of sanity. I don't like the amount of sanity I want.
Move. No move. Move, no move. 4. Are you going to stand there and hack at the Dishonored Dead, or are you going to try and step forward and kill the Oni?
I think I'm going to try and escape this Dishonored Dead. I roll 1.
Yeah, to try and escape, you need to get more than 5. 2. No, you don't roll it proper then. Alright, go on.
Yeah.
3. So I guess that decision is taken away from you. You're just going to flail away at these Dishonored Dead. So is it camera and nunchuck again, or are you going...
Camera and nunchuck.
Camera and nunchuck. Okay. So 3 attacks.
There's a lot of dice rolling in this game, I noticed.
There is a lot of die roll. Wow!
Wow!
That is a crit and 2 normal hits. There's a lot of dice rolled in this game. Yeah. So which one do you want to crit?
That one.
Okay. So you roll a d6 and do that much damage to it.
Let's go back. 4 or more.
2. That will kill it if the armour doesn't save it. The armour does not save it. It goes down again.
It's a corpse pile again.
back to being a corpse. And then you've got 2 normal attacks versus that one. So roll. Yeah, you may as well roll on both. There's nothing else to attack, is there? So that does 1 damage, which will kill it, and that does another 2. So we've got 3 damage. Unless it rolled armor on any of these. Ooh, we had to roll armor on all of them, didn't it? That one killed it. Blep.
Okay, at least there's no more disarmed except a few corpses.
Yeah, then I stand up again. Blep. Like that. That's your go over.
Dad, actually walk up to the Oni.
I'm going to walk over to Oni. So, first of all, am I afraid of it? No way. No, now there's just an Oni.
No, it's just an Oni. It's been standing there for quite a while.
Now I walk 6. I basically step forward there.
Onto the corpse pile.
I'm going to try and escape. I do, so 4, so that's 1, 2, 3. So I get there. So if it hits me again, I don't go flying back into a wall.
True. You go flying back into a barrel.
Yeah, through some barrels of salt. Do I hit it? It was a 4 and a 3, so that is just 1 normal hit. Doing 8. Does 8? Does 9 because
it's a myth.
Because it's a myth. 10 from the key. So subtract 3 from 10.
7.
Which puts it on 12 out of 15. That was a good hit, wasn't it? Okay. It's now the Oni's go. As it turns around and smacks with the club, probably. So 2 dice attack versus me.
Because that Oni is on you, isn't it?
2 misses. Right. We got to the end of turn, so let's roll for the corpses. Does that Dishonored Den get up? No. Does that one get up? Yes.
No.
Gets back up again.
Oh my!
Does that one get back up again? No. Okay.
That Dishonored Dead is good at getting back up.
So
that middle one has just got up again.
Start of the turn. Get a key. What else we do at the start of the turn? Hold that darkness. 3. Uh-oh. Well, I get D3 key. 1. I get an extra key. But we also get a darkness card. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
And you can't cancel this one.
I cancelled the last one, didn't I?
Yeah. All Oni become invulnerable.
Spirit Swarm! A tide of angry spirits will plus you. You bring a cold shiver that chills you. Score. Every hero must take a spirit plus 6 test. If successful, gain 20 XP. If failed, take D6 sanity damage, ignoring willpower.
What was that? That's a spirit summoner. What was it? It is a spirit swarm. Yeah, a tide of angry spirits floods past you, bringing a cold shiver that chills you to the core. Each hero must make spirit 6 or So, how many spirit dice do you have?
What do you say? What?
Where's spirit?
Spirit. Oh, 4.
4. So you've got 4 dice, and you'd get 6 on one of them.
On just one.
Yeah.
And then we'll save.
Oh dear.
Oh, 1 sec.
I didn't get any. Never mind. You did.
Yes!
So you get 20 XP. I get to take D6 sanity damage.
Let's hope you get a 1.
I got 4. It could be worse.
Yes, it could. Yes, it could have been worse.
But yes, there we go. That is Spirit Swarm. Right then. Your go. Are you afraid of the Oni and that continually standing up Dishonored Dead?
Why does it keep on standing up?
Because it's not dead.
Oh.
No, you're afraid
I'm
of
afraid
what?
of the Oni. Afraid of the Oni.
Okay.
Man, I am uncomfortable. I am very uncomfortable.
You'll go to move.
Sorry, I want to get rid. Gonna try and escape that. What I'm trying to escape. Can I try and escape that?
Yep.
I want to go help you on the Oni. got?
Not good enough.
What do I need?
5 or more.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So I guess you just now use a nunchucker and camera to wail on that. It's on a dead ball. Got them.
Stop rising.
So 3 attacks is it again?
Yeah.
2 hits. So 2 sets of damage. So that is 2 and that is 3, so it's 5 damage it's taken in total. Does its armour save it? Yes. Yes it does. It only
Saves every single
saves
one.
all but 1, so it's still alive.
Man!
Am I go?
I wanted to murder it in one hit.
Am I afraid? Afraid of whoops.
You're afraid of the Oni.
Afraid of 1, yeah.
Afraid of the Oni.
2 hits. A normal hit.
And a crit.
A normal hit. No, I got that was the other one.
Oh.
A normal hit on the Oni. 8, 9. 9 again.
And 10 if you want
I don't need to
spend
spend the key. I think 9's going to kill it. 6 damage when it's only got 12. So yeah, there we go. Oni dead.
Oni is dead.
Oni dead. All we got to do now is kill that Dishonored dead.
And do it properly.
Do it properly. As it turns around and stabs you. It will hit you. Can you dodge? 1, just the 1, yeah. Nope. No dodge. It will deal 3 damage to you.
Not that bothered. All I want is to catch my breath.
End of turn. Does that one get up? Yes, it does.
Ah! Dead.
The one that was coming for me gets up again. Does that one get up?
No.
Nope.
Stay still.
Okay. Start the next turn. I get a key.
I have to hold on a second.
No. I get a D3 key. 2 key.
You -1? Do you go -1?
I go 1, 2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2, 5, 6 is 3. Because it's D3 I get. Yeah. So that was that. It is your turn. Are you afraid of those two Dishonored dead?
See?
Afraid of one of them, a bit.
The one with the sword up.
8 out of 13. Move, see if you get a grip.
No. Don't know where else I'm going to move to.
No.
No.
Okay. Camera and nunchuck again?
Yeah.
Okay then. Start flailing.
It's hopeless to keep on rising.
A crit and a normal hit.
I think I'll do a crit on the one with the sword. So ignores all defense.
Yeah.
Except armor, maybe.
Yeah. 1, and that was on the one that was up, you said. So a crit for 1 damage.
No.
It's not saved. Dies. Becomes a corpse pile. And then the normal attack on the other one. Yeah. 6. So it does 4. It needs to save 3 of these 4 to not fall over.
Saves 1.
Falls over. That is now all models gone. The fight ends. At this point, presumably, you burn the Dishonored dead.
Yes, 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 I do.
And we rescue the survivors. So first of all, we get to we'd catch our breath, but it makes no difference because that's now the end of the adventure. But we get a loot card for facing and defeating the threat. So you have a loot. I have a loot.
Gold nuggets. D6 times 50.
I got a coin cache, so just 50 for me.
So 3 times 50.
Which is
150. So I've got 275.
There's your 150. And I get 50.
And And 20 XP. I get 20 XP.
Yep, I've done the 20 XP. So that is that from those. Let's have a look what it says about winning. Does it say anything about winning? Reward! If all the enemies in the final room are defeated, the heroes have completed the mission, rescuing any survivors still alive. Each hero gains 25 XP and D3 recovered Darkstone from the Fallen Fortress. So you get 25 XP and you get D3 Darkstone.
Does that mean I get Darkstone?
You do, so you roll all the dice.
3 or just 1?
1, yeah, and then we're going to turn it into a D3, so it becomes 2. So you have 2 Darkstone.
Can I catch my breath and like...
Well, you're going to at the end of every adventure you heal fully anyway.
Yeah.
How many Darkstone do I get? 2.
Got a lot of Darkstone. Right, you need to roll, don't you?
Right, so now you've got Darkstone. So at the end of every adventure, like that, once you run away, well, in this day, walk away into the sunset with a bunch of survivors trailing behind you as great heroes, you roll a dice for every bit of Darkstone you have. So you've got 2. So you roll 2 dice. I've got 6.
I can cleanse you.
Yeah,
If
well, yeah, but that has to be during the game. We're now starting to be outside of the game, so and I think it's for every 1 that you rolled.
I take 1.
You take corruption hit.
1.
So your corruption is also saved off willpower.
Okay.
So for every 1 you rolled, you roll a willpower save. Oh dear.
Uh-oh. You're starting to go corrupted, aren't you? Daddy's got a tentacle now.
Yeah, Daddy's got corruption. You're fine. Once you get whatever is your corruption limit, which usually starts at 4, once you get 4 of those, you get a mutation. And the 4 goes away, but you get a mutation.
That removes every corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will remove your already.
Okay, so that is the end of that adventure.
We're finished.
We will now go to a feudal town where you can basically spend your money, maybe use Darkstone to make items and get ready for the next adventure. But I suggest we don't do that now. Do you want to do that later?
Yeah, I want to do it now.
No, well, I'm just thinking it's getting a bit close. I suppose we could. I suppose we could do it now.
Yeah.
Let's do it now. Right. So I will stop this though. So we'll start a separate video for the town.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye all.